Right before something amazing happens in your life, things seem to get the worst they could possibly get. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens, how to recognize the signs, how to course correct, and most importantly, how to pass that test so that you can step confidently into a massive breakthrough. Let's get it. It's like the universe is throwing everything at you: doubts, setbacks, old wounds, just as you're about to level up. But what if I told you that that's not a coincidence? In fact, it's a test, a rite of passage, if you will, a checkpoint before you fully step into the reality that you've been manifesting. Those of us who understand this see this as an initiation into higher consciousness and put in that work. They pass the test and transform, and those who don't get stuck in the same cycles over and over and over again. One of the most asked questions in personal development is, why does it feel like everything goes wrong the moment you decide to change your life? Why, when I finally commit to releasing limiting beliefs, conquering my fears, and taking a leap of faith, I get slammed with the very things that I'm trying to move out of my way? Science will tell you that our brain is wired to resist change. The subconscious doesn't care if you're ready to grow. It cares about keeping you safe. But safe, the familiar, the known, what you've been doing for X amount of years. When you start stepping outside your comfort zone, your fear centers freak out and release cortisol, a stress hormone. Your body literally thinks you're under attack, so it can seem like it's sabotaging your progress. And this is where the concept of self-sabotage can come into play for some of us. And sometimes not even intentionally. It may be that you're just falling victim to your brain's hardwiring, trying to upgrade your software while an old system is running. Everything starts glitching, slowing down, and fighting the change before it finally updates. The key thing to remember here is that our brains really do run like a computer. What you input is what you will output. Whatever system you have running needs to be removed before you download a whole other program. Science shows us how fear is hardwired, while spiritually, many cultures see this as an initiation into higher consciousness. In the time of our ancestors, every major transformation required an initiation, a precursor to see if you were even ready. The warriors had to engage in battle to prove themselves. The healers had to endure sacred trials before they were deemed worthy of healing. Every great transformation is met with resistance. Move through it, and you become unstoppable. What change is feeling like an uphill battle right now for you? Let me know in the comments. Since you're feeling resistance right now, because you wouldn't have clicked on this video if you weren't, let's walk through 4 signs that the universe is testing you before a breakthrough. If you're suddenly questioning everything, what makes me think I'm really capable of doing this? What if I look stupid? You know what? Maybe I should just go back to what the fuck I was doing. All of those thoughts stem from that safety measure I just spoke about. You can't be an imposter of anything if you're not claiming to be an expert. So don't kick yourself for trying something, for starting something, and definitely reflect on what your idea of failure is, because to be honest, we all fail at something every day. And that's all about our expectation, our unrealistic expectation to be perfect. When those doubts start to creep in, and they will, I invite you to find grace. Give yourself the gift of being a beginner, a student. Treat yourself like you would a baby learning to walk, because that's exactly what you're doing when you take on something new that you've never done before, or you're restarting something with a different mindset. Financial struggles, delays, people doubting you. Suddenly, everything that can go wrong does. And that's not random. It is a pressure test. Will you push through, or are you going to fold? We've all heard the process of how diamonds are formed, through extreme pressure. Not over it, not under it, not behind it, through it. You can think of obstacles as character building portals, if you will. Your character is determined by the actions you take and the thoughts that you think when nobody is around to judge or criticize you. Next time you are facing an obstacle, notice, who do you become? What patterns do you fall into? Do you fold, or do you push through the fire? That reveals your true character and your growth potential. You may have thought you healed from past traumas, but suddenly they all come flooding back. Trust me, I've been there before. This is not regression, okay? This is your final chance to break the cycle once and for all. You're being awarded a chance from spirit, God, universe, source, whatever you resonate with, okay? To finally break the cycles that have been keeping you in this small, tiny box for however long. It doesn't matter how long, okay? The universe isn't keeping tabs on how many times you've stumbled or how much time has passed, because time is just a social construct. And you know, I'm not even gonna go deep into it in this video, but we have been indoctrinated to think that we don't have time, or that if we don't move fast enough, accomplish this in a day, whatever, like we're losing time. There's no such thing. When you're feeling this way, it might very well be that sacred invitation to kick those constructs in the ass, to break the cycles and patterns that you're used to performing within, and show through faith in yourself and all that's bigger than you, that you are ready, willing, and able to fully embody all that you are manifesting. You might suddenly feel like settling into what feels easy. Procrastination might stick its nasty little head in. You might even get tired, get brain fog, or maybe you start to invite in the thought that your dream was too big after all.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. We need to be thinking big, bitch.
Playing small will only get you to small places, period. Quitting will only take you to a quitter's paradise, a little sad island all by yourself where you can have your little pity party. Meanwhile, life moves on without you. You still have to go to the job that you might hate. You still gotta pour into the relationships that may not be serving you, and make do with the little money that you have after the bills. I know you. You're here because you don't want that. You are not your current circumstances. You are not where you came from. You are not the fear that you are experiencing right now. You are the wildest dreams, the grandest manifestations, the one that all who love you get to be proud of. You are your greatest treasure. So wipe your tears and start acting like it.
You sit in shit too long, it stops smelling. So come the fuck out of there.
Tell me down in the comments below, which of the signs that I just listed have you experienced, and what are you committing to do about it? All right, so how do you master this moment and learn to dance in the fire? This is your how to step into your breakthrough. Let's break it down. Step 1, instead of spiraling, recognize that you're being tested. Say, there you are, resistance. I see you, girl. I know you're used to driving, but I'm in control now, okay? Thanks. The moment that you name it, it loses its grip on you. You weaken its power and you strengthen yours. Remember grace here. I'm not suggesting that you call yourself out. Instead, you call your best self up. Second step, your mind needs proof that it's safe to proceed with all of the transformation that you're expecting to just happen. Proof is in the pudding. You gotta do something to show yourself that you can trust your efforts no matter the outcome. This is how you build your self-trust, your self-confidence. Here's a little brain hack. When doubt creeps in, immediately shift to gratitude. Something along the lines of, I may not see results yet, but I know my breakthrough is coming. Gratitude is arguably the single most important tool for timely, soul-affirming, aligned as fuck manifestation. Just weave this into every aspect of your day and watch how your life starts showing out. I'm telling you, you'll get so much more than you could have ever thought to think of, and I personally can guarantee that. Matter of fact, so y'all know that I'm not playing, let's put it into a challenge. 7 days of gratitude, starting from the time that you finish this video. Pick one thing that you're currently navigating and set 3 timers every day to get into the frequency of gratitude. Maybe this is like a quick writing practice, 10 things I'm grateful for right now, like in your notes app of your phone. Maybe you listen to a song on repeat that makes you grateful to feel alive, and you just give yourself the space to express how the feeling of gratitude shows up in your body. Come back after 7 days and let me know in the comments what your revelations are and what miracles went on, because I know it's gonna work. Step 3, every good success story follows a similar pattern. It's an understanding of the law of attraction. I've seen it in my own personal life, which is how I got to where I am now. Living in Thailand, pregnant with my first baby, with the love of my life, the freedom to take on creative entrepreneurship, because my baby daddy is successful and gives me the room to do what I want while he holds it down. But just before I got all of this, which happened in less than 3 months, might I add, that's for another video, I was gonna fly home, go back to job hunting at my mom's house with my tail between my legs. So I'm telling you from experience, hold on just a little longer, choose faith, and you will be rewarded with a more rich life than you could have ever dreamed of. If it can happen for me, it can definitely happen for you. Also, how many entrepreneurs, authors, actors almost quit before they blew up? Look at J.K. Rowling's story. Single mother, broke writer, 12 publishers rejected her, and just before she was gonna throw in the towel, a small publishing house took a chance on her. And now, the girl's a billionaire off of one idea. It started with one book, one belief. There's even a number of athletes as well that suffered major injuries or like life transformations that would have pushed anybody to quit. You got one-armed surfers, steel-legged runners, you know, blind swimmers, you name it. If you need proof, look outside your own situation. Miracles happen 24/7, so why not you? Step 4, stop waiting to become your best self. Act as them now. It's trendy to talk about delusion, to be delulu, but not if you don't use it to your advantage. Be delusional when you believe that you are capable of doing what any other CEO does. When you show up as the woman who found the love of her life. Be delusional when you are giving thanks and saying your prayers for the things that are yours, but maybe haven't actualized yet in your reality because you don't actually believe that you deserve it. Seriously though, ask yourself, how does your highest self handle challenges? What would they do? Just start doing that, like start now. You will always be becoming if you push the you that you desire to be farther from the present moment. So step 1, call it up. Step 2, rewire and regulate. Step 3, collect proof. And step 4, embodiment. Now, what would your highest self do next? Commit to it. When you put it out into the universe, you write it by commenting in the comments below, and then you back it up with that faith, you will break through, guaranteed. So let me know what's up. The version of you that survives this moment gets everything they want and more. Don't underestimate the intelligence of the universe. It knows what you need and when to provide it. Align yourself with the energy of the people, places, and opportunities that you desire. That's how you signal your higher power that you're ready, willing, and able to receive and appreciate your manifestation. When life starts testing you before a breakthrough, don't fold, recognize it, push through it, because your growth and development depends on it. All you desire is already waiting for you on the other side of your fear. I'm rooting for you, babe. You got this. If you're all about leveling up your mindset and want more content on spiritual growth and topics such as this, hit that subscribe button below now and share this video with somebody that you care about. You are closer than you think. Don't stop now. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.